know who this guy is. This guy's Bill Clinton, obviously. Yeah! Bill Clinton, the 42nd President of the United States of America, right? Yep, he is. So yeah, let's just find out who this guy is. And also, I also found out something new. Bill Clinton isn't his real name. Cue the intro. BTW, today's video is the background knowledge, one of the background knowledge videos for the top 90 out of 100 speeches. So we only have 2 more weeks before we can end this series. Finally! Yay! Note, I will officially be ending this series with a premiere on January of 27th. Let's start the show. Hold on your horses. Bill's not his name. He's Willie Jeff. No, that's not his name. What is it? Oh, it's William Jefferson. There we go. And Clinton's not his birth name, too. It's actually life. Hey, you already learned something. Well, then, let's keep on learning. All right, guys, let me just do something first. All right, what'd you call me? Wait a second. No. Ah! There we go. Alright, here's the brain, guys. Anyways, this is exactly what happened. What the? Well, that's better. Anyways, back to Bill Clinton. This guy's still alive, by the way, so there's a lot of things that can happen. He was born on August 19th of 1946. And his name was his name that he was born with was William Jefferson Blythe III. I mentioned the William Jefferson Blythe part, but I didn't mention that he was the 3rd person in this family to be called that. Anyways, like 3 months after he was born, which I guess is in November of 1946, his dad died due to a traffic accident. Ugh. And so he decided he was adopted by his stepfather, whose last name was Clinton. This is the place where he was born. And this is a picture of baby him. Actually, he looks pretty cute, to be honest. In 1950, his family moved to the hometown of Bill Clinton, to Holcomb to Hot Springs, which is today the hometown of Bill Clinton. Yay! It's in Arkansas, by the way. And he liked to go to school. In fact, he was such a good student. He went to John's Catholic Elementary School. And then he also moved to the Hot Springs Elementary School, and then later in his life, the high school. During this time, he was even given the chance to meet the President of the United States. Back then, it was the famous and the guy who one of his speeches got number 2 on the 100 ranks. I present to you, JFK. Oh yeah, and this guy is Clinton. And yeah, according to his school report, he was named Billy Clinton. Actually, that's a pretty good name. And he was even shaking hands with him. He got to meet him because he was part of the Boys Nation. Boys Nation in 1963. Speaking of high school, he was so good. He liked it, in fact, that he even joined a jazz band. After graduating from high school, he got a Rhodes Scholarship and was able to secure a position to go to Oxford University. However, because of the draft, he didn't return for the 2nd year. Instead, like many of the people during this time, he transferred to a different program called Yale School, which is I have a secret for you guys. That's actually my dream school. So, yeah, I think I'll study hard and try to get in here. Well, that's going to be tough. But hey, if you can do it, I can probably do it too. I hope. And there he met someone who we all know. This is where he met Hillary Clinton. Back then she was just called Hillary Rodham. And then they married. After that, he was elected to become the governor of Arkansas from 1979 to 1981 and 1983 to 1992. Okay, presidential election style! He finally became president. This is the presidential election map for 1992. He was fighting his previous president. He was fighting the sitting president, George H.W. Bush. And he won! Yippee! And then in 1996, Clinton also won too, meaning that he was the first Democratic president to able to win 2 terms since FDR. This time he was fighting someone named Dole. And so what did he achieve? He was actually able to balance the budget. He was able to, help sign the Israel-Jordan peace treaty. But then he was starting to get impeached. Why? It turned out he had a scandal and he cheated his wife Hillary for someone named Monica Lewinsky. There we go. And then it turns out he also had affairs with everyone else, with some other people. And then, this happened. He said before all the charges and proof was given, he said, I did not have any sexual relations with that woman. And then later, I did have a relation with that woman, and it was a bad one. I mean, what is wrong with this guy? And finally, he got his impeachment trial. And then he was impeached. But then later again, he was pardoned, so he was able to complete his term. So his presidency lasted from 1993 to 2001. 8 years. 2 consecutive terms. And his last day was actually in January 20th of 2001. And so how did all that work out? It was actually pretty good, in fact. And what about today after he became president? After he was impeached and then decided to resign and went away. He helped found the Clinton Foundation. And then he even went to George H.W. Bush's funeral with the former President Barack Obama and back then current President Donald Trump. And also he went with Jimmy Carter too. Yippee! And so that is the end. So, yeah. I mean, this guy's awesome today. What can he do for us? And, this guy's still alive, of course. He's 76 years old right now. And that's all I'm saying. He is one of the youngest presidents and one of the youngest governors of the world. In the United States of America. So, what now? So, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you guys did enjoy this episode, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And I'll see you guys in the next episode. Schnan out. Peace.